So before we get started properly, let's check out one of the best box sets I own, and that is the complete Friday the 13th collection from Scream Factory, all on Region A Blu-rays. It's a fantastic set. I know a couple of the films have come out on 4K from Paramount, but this set is just so comprehensive. Comes with a cool little book as well. You got the amazing artwork, all of the movies including Freddy vs Jason and the remake, and the first four in the set are all 4K transfers on Blu-ray discs, but that's a close-up look at it. This is one of my favourite sets. It's one of the best pieces of physical media I own, one of the best pieces of physical media I've ever purchased. That's a Friday the 13th set from Scream Factory. Belongs in any sort of big horror fans collection, definitely, and they're still available as well. If you've not got this, grab it while it's still available, I'd say, for sure. Anyway, let's roll the intro and we will get on with some of the best box sets that I own. Hello, so who doesn't love a good box set? And for this video I'm just going to show the best box sets I have in my collection, quite simply. A lot of them are Arrow sets, because I think, like, since the boutique labels have been quite prevalent in the physical media sort of realm, I sort of want to get the best I can get, so I do pick a lot of stuff up from Arrow, and got some Scream Factory box sets, some 88 films, a Severin set, so there's quite a few here. I've picked out all my best ones. I haven't picked out literally everything. I've got some TV box sets and things like that, but I thought I'd start with this one, and it has been out a while, and I'll try and figure out if it says on the back when. But this is the Phantasm complete collection from Arrow. It's got every film in there, all 5 bonus features. It even comes with a gimmick sphere, so that's a look at the actual box. It's a beautiful thing. Opens from the top. You've got the tool man on top there of the staircases. There's all your information on the back. Stack set. It's a beautiful thing. This is out of print now, but you can get a linear version with all the films in as well, but I just love this thing. I think it's a beautiful set. So let's open it up, and it opens up like so, and you have the sphere inside. I could have done with going POV for this to actually show you guys, but I'll just pop it down and I'll show you the sphere. So as you can see, the sphere's on top of everything. Take the sphere out of the foam, put the little bits on, and they should just slip on, I think, somehow. See if I can just get them in. No. I'll just show you the sphere, because it's pretty fun little thing that comes with the set. Good little gimmick piece. Phantasm sphere. See if I can get it on the right way. That's that way, isn't it? Bear with me. I just have a bit of a faff. Don't know if I'm even putting that in right. Let's see. Right. So sorry about that. I'll try and cut some of that out. But there's the sphere that you get with it. Pretty nice, shiny sphere. It has a book in the back, so you have a nice book. There's the foam where the sphere sits, and underneath the foam is all your cases for your where your discs are housed. They're in kind of like well, I'll show you guys. So I'll take the book out. Get a really comprehensive book, really thick book, lots of pages, lots of stuff on Phantasm. You can see that's a great poster of Phantasm 2. Lots of essays, things like that in this book. It's really thick. Phantasm 3. It is, let's have a look how many pages. So about 154 pages, this book, as you can see, perfect bound, really thick. And then all your discs are housed in these little cases, basically like cardboard CD sleeves. And you get all your bonus stuff. So you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 discs. Films stacked like that in your set. You have first Phantasm. Open that up. There's your disc. Just put that there. Phantasm 2. There's your disc. I think the discs have the same art on, so I'll stop showing them. Phantasm 3. There's a look at the back. Phantasm 4, Oblivion, and Phantasm 5, Ravager, which was not as good as the other films. Had a bit of dodgy CGI as well in there with the city scenes at the end of the film, but it's still fun. I need to go and rewatch Phantasm. I haven't seen them for about 6 years. Get your bonus disc, which is that. Really neat. Just pop all that back in. It's going to be quite a lengthy video, so do hold tight as I just put this stuff back. Into the set we go. So they're kind of housed like that inside. Little cover to protect them. You slip your book in. If you can get it in, you can make room for it. Okay, so everything's being a little weird. There we go, in goes the book. I'm sending my sphere after you. So you take that out. I'll make the rest of the video a little bit quicker. I just wanted to show this set off because it's so nice. Gorgeous set from Myrow, this Phantasm one. I actually bought it pre-owned when I got back into collecting. I've always collected like physical media most of my life, like videos and DVDs, things like that. And then I went into Blu-ray, then I stopped for years, and then I got back into it with picking back up with Blu-ray and then onto 4K. And I didn't get this Phantasm set on release, but I got it a few months later pre-owned, and I didn't actually, to be fair, at the time I didn't pay that much for it actually. I'm not sure what it goes for now, but for this complete Phantasm set with the gimmick sphere, paid about like £28 for it, like new. So it was pre-owned, but it was in mint condition. Like, absolute brilliant buy. So on some other sets, got some Scream Factory, got the complete Fly collection. It's a very nice set. It's Region A, by the way. You've got the original Fly in there, the Vincent Price one, the Fly, Return of the Fly and the Curse of the Fly. Then you've got the David Cronenberg remake and the sequel to that. And that's in this lovely lovely Fly set from Scream Factory. I'll show you my other Scream Factory that I have. Got this as a gift like one Christmas, a few Christmases ago from my sister. That's the Omen collection. Again, Region A. It was complete with all 5 movies, or is it 4? 5 including the remake, and then of course they brought out the first Omen now, so this is no longer complete. But it's a gorgeous set. You've got the artwork like that with Damien on the front. There's a look at the spine that wraps around, sort of, you know, it's all coordinated. Then you've got your movies. In the side you have the original Omen, Damien the Omen 2, The Final Conflict. I think that stars Sam Neill. That's quite a good movie. And you have the TV movie of Omen 4, The Awakening, as well as the 2006 remake, which is there. So it's pretty stacked. 5 movies, just excluding the new one, the first Omen, but gorgeous set nonetheless. Absolutely brilliant set. Another good one, back to Arrow. It's a rather thin box set, but this is the beautiful Demons 1 and 2 set. So Lambert O'Barver's Demons 1 and 2, great films, especially the first one. That's just so good in the cinema, with the demons coming after them. Opens like that, so you take it apart, get these digipacks with your poster in there as well. You get a poster, you get don't think you get a book with this one. You get a gimmick like cinema ticket. That's really cool. Poster, and oh, you do get a book actually. You get a hardback book, so that's really cool. You get Demons. You got Demons 2 in this digipack with more bits and bobs inside. That's how they look. This is the 4K set from Arrow. I know Synapse did a gorgeous set as well for the US market, but this is the Arrow. Just put my bits there, give you a look at the book. You get this lovely hardback book. Absolutely gorgeous. Let's look at the inside. Essays and pictures, just fantastic set. Love this thing. It goes back together. Put it back together like so. That's what you kind of get. Awesome. Love that thing. On to another, what should we do now? Let's do an 88 Films. So 88 Films bringing out these gorgeous box sets about 3 or 4 years ago, and they did the complete I Know What You Did Last Summer set. So it's got the original film in there, I Still Know What You Did Last Summer, and I'll Always Know What You Did Last Summer, which is an absolutely terrible film. Still, it's a complete set, gorgeous artwork. That's a look. Awesome stuff, and each one comes with some postcards and stuff, and a booklet's in one of them as well. That's a great release from 88, and another one from 88 which I have, which I'm yet to open, and that's the Urban Legend collection. So all 3 Urban Legend movies. I've never seen after #1. I've only seen the original Urban Legend, which I think is a great film, but you've got this awesome artwork. I'm yet to open that though. I need to get around to opening that, but there's the films inside. Same sort of like design as the I Know What You Did Last Summer. Even the artwork kind of matches, because I think it was the same artist, I forget his name, but fantastic artist. And you've got 3 movies in there like the I Know What You Did Last Summer, so they go quite well together, as you can imagine. It's the same size set, so there's both of them looking really cool like that. Really good. So they go together very nicely. Let's look at, so I've got some quite new ones as well, which you'll be familiar with. This is a good one. It's a Region A set, Giallo Essentials Yellow. So it's got some great films in here. You take the slip off like that, you got that lovely art. That's the side. You got a torso. You've got What Have They Done to Your Daughters and Strip Nude for Your Killer. All 3 in there. I know Torso's getting a 4K from Myrow, but I just love this set. And there's Torso with that brilliant artwork that Arrow commissioned. Sort of a loose sequel to What Have They Done to Solange, which is What Have They Done to Your Daughters, and the sleazy Strip Nude for Your Killer, which is a great film as well. So you get those 3 in there. This is a wonderful set. It's all Region A Blu-rays. I know a couple of them are getting 4Ks. Well, I know Torso, this one is getting a 4K, which I wouldn't even mind getting, to be fair. It's a US released 4K from Arrow, I think. But you slip that back on. Awesome set from Arrow. It's the only Giallo set I have from Arrow, but it's the yellow one is the one I really wanted for like Torso from Arrow and the other 2 films as well. Just a quick look at this one. I know a lot of people are sour on it, but I think it's a nice little set. That's a Chucky collection. The problem with this is that bit doesn't all match up on some of the sets. Lines up disproportionately when it's meant to line up perfectly. Some people have that problem, not everybody. And also they didn't include the first film on 4K, so you get the first film on Blu-ray on a Universal disc, then you get the rest of the franchise on 4K. So they've got every film on 4K but the first one, which is a bit of a, God, I'm sweating, it's that warm up here, but that's a bit of a pain. But it's a gorgeous set nonetheless. You take it out, got your digipacks with all the films in there. Unboxing of this is actually on the channel, so I won't like completely unbox it, but that's a look at it. There's a look at the back, all yellow. Some people hate the design. I actually kind of like the artwork. I'm happy to have that set anyway, because yeah, it doesn't have the first film on 4K, but I have the Scream Factory 4K of Child's Play, so I just put that with the set. Not in the set, but I've got them separately, so I can grab the 4K from Scream Factory. Phenomenal set here I got as a gift last Christmas, and that's the latest Hellraiser set, and this is the this one is the Quartet of Torment. Out of print now. They've done a linear version, but this is gorgeous. Look at this thing. That's the side. I know they did the famous I forgot what it's called now, Scarlet box set years ago, which a lot of people loved, but this one actually has an extra edition. It has the 4th film. It's not the complete franchise at all, but it goes at 1 to 4, all on 4K, and I've only watched the first one in 4K. I need to get around to watching the second, Hell on Earth and Bloodline is it. So you take it out like that. It's got this kind of gaps there. Comes out and you get some great supplements, including this gorgeous glossy book, Ages of Desire, all on the Hellraiser franchise. That comes in there. Then you've got your digipack with all the films with this lovely artwork. There's the box on the back, the laminate configuration. Take off the slip. There, what you get. Amazing. and your discs are housed in the digipack like so, like that. So really, really beautiful set. See if I can actually put it back together right. Yeah, that goes on there like that. Yeah, this thing's amazing. I've not even watched everything on 4K yet. I need to get around to it. I might do that this week. You put them both in there like so. If I can actually get that to just line up. Like I say, I'll be a bit quicker with most of the box sets. I just wanted to show some of them off. There's the beautiful Hellraiser, Quartet of Torment. Yeah, a few more Arrow sets to go through. Let's do this one from Myrow. So this is a lovely set. They did Empire of Screams last year. Enter the video store, Empire of Screams. I'm hoping there's going to be a volume 2. This one focused on Empire Pictures from Charles Band before he did Full Moon. You know, there's a lot of these all of them are Empire Pictures films. It slips on like that, comes off. And there's a beautiful box. Really fun sort of like pop culture artwork. And then you've got your films in the top. With Dungeon Master, Dolls, Cellar Dweller, Arena and Robot Jocks, which are all pretty fun. Cellar Dweller and Dolls are my favourite in the set. I thought the other films were a little bit not so good as those two, but I've seen Dolls before and Cellar Dweller, but I wanted this set from Arrow, and the new Dolls edition is fantastic. It's even got new artwork that just looks great. That's a look at the new commissioned artwork for Dolls. I know 101 Films had a release out for years and I had it, but I had to get this because it has a new 2K scan of the film as well, which is always good. So it pops back on, like so. And we pop our slip on like that. Brilliant set. Let's have a volume 2 from with a different studio. They don't need to do Empire Pictures probably again because they did some of their films for this one, but let's have volume 2 of that. That would just be amazing. So here we have the Severin, All Haunts Be Ours. It's got the brilliant folklore documentary in there. Woodlands and Days Bewitched, I think it's called. Plus a bunch of great films. 20 films this set has. It's got a big digipack. It's got a Perfect Band book and a big digipack there with 20 films in that. All folklore horror from around the world. Witchcraft movies, folk horror, crazy stuff. It's even got the great Eyes of Fire in there, which is a fantastic witch film, but that's the Severin All Haunts Be Ours. I think this is still available, and I'd say for a collector it's a must-have. You got to grab this. It's I believe they're all region free as well, which is a bonus. It's Blu-ray. It's not a 4K set, but every film is region free, A, B and C, and yeah, 20 feature films plus that brilliant 3-hour documentary and a book. Yeah, stellar stuff there. Love that set. One of my best. Coming down to the last few that I picked for this video. I may do a part 2 to this, who knows. The Children of the Corn set from Arrow. I think this was released about 2 or 3 years ago. It has the first 3 films, so it's not a complete collection. It's not got the entire franchise, which is way over the top and got too many films in like Hellraiser. But you do get the first movie on 4K with that fantastic Arrow art. You get part 2, The Final Sacrifice on Blu-ray. And you get part 3, Urban Harvest on Blu-ray. So the first film's the only one on 4K, but you do get the other 2 in the set. And they're the best, probably the best 3 Children of the Corn films. You get a brilliant double-sided poster and you get this book. So fantastic set. I know there's a slimmed down version of this. This is the limited that I have, but they do a slimmed down streamlined linear set too. So it is worth getting. And it's great to have the first film in 4K as well. Stephen King's Children of the Corn. That's the trilogy. Okay, down to the last 2. And I will show next is the final Arrow one of the video. And that is the Psycho 1 to 4 collection. Now, as far as the Psycho movies are concerned, it's complete of all Anthony Perkins ventures as Norman Bates, but it doesn't include the remake from '98, I think it was. There's a remake with Vince Vaughn in it that isn't well received, a shot-by-shot remake. This is all the original 4 films that star Anthony Perkins, all on 4K. The first Psycho isn't actually an Arrow disc. They put the Universal Studios 4K in there, but that's fine. It's still a really good 4K. 2 is an Arrow 4K, 3 is an Arrow 4K, and 4 is an Arrow 4K. Awesome box set. You take that slip off like that. Oh, shit. Pop that down. You got the silhouette of Mother. That's the side. That's the back with the infamous house. Then you've got all your films on separate discs on 4K, and you've got an amazing like sort of hardbound book. So awesome set. I think that's out of print too. You might be able to grab it from somewhere like on eBay, but yeah. They do a slimmed down version though. Again, there's a standard linear version of this, which is worth having, but I don't think it has Psycho 1 in it. Arrow's standard edition has 2, 3 and 4 because they got Psycho 1 as an extra for the Universal disc for the limited edition set. And finally, I'm saving my singular film big editions for like another video. I wanted to do box sets of actual, you know, with like more than one movie in for this one, but I do have the amazing Dawn of the Dead. I know it's a singular film, but this is a box set. You can't deny that. It's absolutely stacked. Comes with 3 cuts of the film on 4K, on Blu-ray. Sorry, this is the Blu-ray set. I have the 4K set in a linear version. So I do have this. I do have these transfers on 4K, except I just have the slimmed down second sight version with the 4Ks. When it first came out, I picked up the Blu-ray set because I wasn't 4K ready. But this is amazing. It has all the films on 3 cuts of the film on Blu-ray. There's also a 4K edition of this out, which is out of print now, but it was available. My go-to version is the 4K set when I watch it, but this is just a collector's piece and it is just phenomenal. Lifts off like that. Loads of supplements. You get the CD soundtrack as well. You've got digipacks like that. Bonus disc. 3 cuts of the film on Blu-ray. CD soundtrack collection. Dissecting the Dead, which is a book, hardback book with all essays on George A. Romero and his production of the feature, and you get the novelization paperback, which is awesome. Look at that, and the artwork's all coordinated and the colours fantastic. Love this set. Like I say, may do a part 2 to this, like more box sets, but I just wanted to show some of my like best ones that I own. That must be the CD soundtrack one. Pop that back in there and we are about done here. But yeah, still these things, even like pre-owned like new, can go for about £80 odd, even to 100. But to be fair, if you've got the spare money and you haven't got one of these big box editions of Dawn of the Dead, either grab yourself the 4K version or the Blu-ray. I grabbed the Blu-ray first off, but I do have, like I said, I have a linear version with the 4K setting, and this is from Second Sight and it's fantastic. I actually did a video hoping that Second Sight get Day of the Dead when that's ready to be released on 4K and put it out in a big set like this, so they kind of match up, but the other one has the Day of the Dead artwork on, but same design. That'd be so cool. Anyway, that's the end of the video. There's some of the best box sets I own. I'll probably do a part 2. I'll do a limited edition set as well with singular films, you know, like the big sort of chunky sets that you get like from Arrow and places like that, those limited edition sets. I'll do a separate video with those. That was the box sets, mainly more than one films in them, with the exception of Dawn of the Dead from Second Sight. Thanks for watching. Bye.